morning, everybody. This is Mike with Mornings with Mike, with my man, Charles Moats over there at Charles Moats72 on the Twitter machine. Charles, how you doing today?
Another beautiful morning, and it's my favorite morning. It's my favorite morning.
Because it's hump day?
Well, that too. But this is my favorite because it's what the fuck.
But before we get to the great story today, Charles, we got some good news.
Great news here.
Give us some great news, Charles.
I like doing these ones where it's either somebody's motivating themselves or a community's coming together. Like these are some of the good news that I like. These are the things that help me get my day going, make me think that not everybody is an asshole that just leaves a cart in the middle of Walmart parking lot. So, good news from today. The headline says, when mom wanted to build a walker for her son, Home Depot workers sent them to go get ice cream and got to work. Reading through the story, it says about how a child with a special need, Christian and Justin Moore, walked into Home Depot in Georgia early this week with the intentions of building a walker for their 2-year-old son, Logan. So this is a little kid. This isn't like an adult. This isn't like a teenager or somebody who was in an accident. This is a little kid. And it goes to tell you that Logan was born with hypotonia, a condition that makes it difficult to build strong muscle mass. So this kid is 2 years old, and he can't just grow muscle mass like an everyday person. So that's right there is telling you like this is a struggle. This isn't something that everybody can just do. Since the conditions make it hard for him to walk and stand, his physical therapist suggested to get a gait trainer, meaning like a walker or something to help support as you move.
Right.
Logan's parents were worried their insurance would not cover the walker, and if it did, then it would take too long for them to get one, which isn't wrong, because I know I have some friends that have had to go through insurance to get medical supplies. You're talking 3 to 8 weeks, if that. So then it says they turned to YouTube and found instructions on how to build a walker out of PVC pipe. All right, I've built some things out of PVC pipe. It ain't that hard. I mean, it's pretty neat. You gotta get your measurements right. So they started getting all the parts together and told what they were doing to Home Depot. And whenever they started getting everything together, the Home Depot employees came together and said that they weren't going to charge them for it. So this whole company, this huge company, it's a Fortune 500 company, decided to go out of their way to help a family by giving them all the supplies and helping them put it all together for this kid to have his own walker. The parents said that they couldn't believe it. It was just astounding. Nothing like it before. But what really sticks to me is like they have a photo of this kid, this little 2-year-old kid standing there. He looks happier than anything because he can walk now. 2 years old, walking, I know for some kids, being able to run is their greatest gift. And looking at this kid's face in this picture, knowing that this community, this one store, went above and beyond to help this kid, that's heartwarming. Like, that just makes you feel really good about yourself, makes you really good that there's people out there that'll still, hey, you're down on your luck, here's the shirt off my back, let me help you. Yeah. We don't get that very much anymore. I mean, it's hard to find that, but to see that like somebody actually took the time and helped this family because they needed a walker for their son. Maybe it's just because I'm a new dad, but it's just it hits you in the feels.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Shout
out to Home Depot. What city? Or I got the city and state.
So the state is Georgia, and let's see if it says a city.
That's all right. All Home Depots in Georgia, guys. Shout out to those guys because usually they're kind of owned by the same people in the same general area. Yeah. So guys, shout out to you guys.
Cedartown. That's it.
Cedartown, Georgia.
Cedartown, Georgia.
Thank you guys for being awesome.
Thank you guys. You guys are the heroes and the good news of the day.
That's awesome.
I'm ready for these guys to do it to work.
And guys, as always, if you are new here to the YouTube channel, consider liking the page, subscribing to the page, commenting, share with a couple friends. If you're not listening to us on podcast form, that's iHeartRadio, Spotify, Google Podcast. What am I missing? iTunes, Speaker Breaker.
We're on it all.
Any platform you can get your podcast, we're probably out there. So check that out, guys. Give us a little follow, ranking, share it with a couple friends.
Hey, Mike, don't forget, Don't forget, Mike.
What's
Don't
that?
Forget.
Don't forget what?
Don't forget. Down in that little bio, down there,
Yeah, the description.
we got the T-shirts.
What?
We just got to order them. Also, you know what we really need to do? We haven't done it in a couple of days.
What's that?
Who tweeted that?
Oh, who did tweet that?
We got to do it.
You know what, Charles? Let's do that right now.
Oh, God.
Who tweeted this? So, guys, for users that are new, we have who tweeted it. And
so that means you got to follow
Yeah.
me and Mike.
Yeah, so it's at Charles Moats 72 or at mbuck41. So if you guys are interested of who tweeted it, you get a chance to win a free T-shirt.
Free is the favorite.
And you know what? On today's show, let's give away "Don't Be That Dude," because
Don't be that dude.
I feel like that's just don't be that dude.
Don't be that dude.
So I got one. Ready?
Oh, God.
Getting my eyes checked, and yet I still can't see why people are not looking forward to season 3 with Mornings with Mike. Who tweeted that? Guys, if you can guess who tweeted that, comment below, or matter of fact, tweet at us.
Tweet us.
Tweet. And
Comment on the tweet.
And the first person, we will timestamp this. So if you comment on the YouTube channel or tweet us, whoever tweeted us first or commented first, per timestamp, you will get a free "Don't Be That Dude" T-shirt.
Don't be that dude.
So guys, "Don't Be That Dude" is on Mondays. If you guys are not understanding what's happening here yet, but Wednesdays is What the Fuck Wednesdays, Charles.
What the fuck?
And we got a news article of What the Fuck Wednesdays, and I'm just going to play this from the Florida again.
Florida.
So it is the
Thank you.
CBS local Miami CBS. So we'll just go ahead and play it.
Story out of Central
we'll let it
Florida,
go.
where a woman was arrested just days before her 94th birthday. Police say she refused to leave her home after being evicted. 93-year-old Juanita Fitzgerald is now being held on $500 bail. She is
Let me
charged
pause
with
that right there,
trespassing
Charles.
at a
They pan to like a little video of her. She's in a jumpsuit, wearing handcuffs. Frail old woman.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, she's 94. She's frail. She's in a wheelchair. She can't walk. So I just want to set that she's
I just
probably
love the fact though the bond is only $500.
yeah.
And nobody's paid $500. Like, she must have pissed somebody off. She must have left a cart at Walmart.
senior living community where she lived. Officers say Fitzgerald was notified in advance of her impending eviction because she hadn't paid rent for the past 3 months.
I said, if you're going to take me, you're going
Stop right there again. First of all, jail time for 3 months of non-rent. My neighbors across the street here, they didn't pay rent for over a year. In the state of Indiana, like you can file first of all, you can't even take actions till you don't pay for like six months. So that's like, you know, eviction or whatever. From my understanding, like I don't know if this guy was telling me the truth or not, but that girl was there for over a year, not paying rent. Yeah. So for 3 months, damn Florida, you guys got shit going on.
to have carried me. Yep, I did. I don't have anybody. My family's in Tennessee. Everything I got scarred.
Oh, what a sad story. Staff at the Senior Living Center say that they offered to help Fitzgerald find new living accommodations, but she refused the help. Police say she also turned down help from several government agencies.
So she turned down help from like federal assistance, which do you applaud somebody for saying no, I don't need help, or do you mean 94 years old, she clearly is hurting for cash.
So this right here comes to one of those things like we'd almost have to talk to her to find out why she turned it down, because I know some people, they'd be like, oh no, I don't need the help, I can do it on my own.
It's a pride issue.
Yeah.
Like,
or is she turning it down because she's like, you know what? I'm old. I'm about to kick the bucket. I don't want to be a burden. I don't want to use taxpayers' money for the next 6 months because that's what I got.
True. But on the flip side of that, I mean, she did say she was figured she would be dead. So, I mean, clearly her health is not the greatest. We're scrolling through this story here. Her name is Fitzgerald. They didn't give her first name. Juana maybe or something like that. I can't pronounce that. But 93 years old. She thought she was going to dead. Scrolling through here, she was holding back rent because she was going to die soon, and there was mold in her apartment. So, but facility tested that there was no mold in the apartment. But just looking at her picture, she's frail. She has big bruises on her arms, like because when like older people fall, they
bruise and they bruise hard.
They bruise, yeah. It's like me taking the shotgun beanbag and punch you in the chest. Like that's kind of like how it feels. She turned down government assistance. All of her family is in Tennessee, so that makes me wonder how she got to Florida. But either way, she's in jail. Bail, as you said, was set at $500. So that tells me that 10% of $500 is what, $50?
Yeah, roughly.
So she doesn't even have $50 to bail out of jail. Or, well, I mean, like I guess you can't give your own money that somebody else has to help you. It's something stupid. So $50. She doesn't know anybody that can give her $50. She's sitting in jail for non-paid rent. So who gets what the fuck? Is it the state of Florida, or I guess it would be the city of Miami? I guess maybe. Does Miss Fitzgerald get the what the fuck?
I say it's the whole state of Florida.
Yeah, I mean, like I do like Florida's progressive laws. They're like this, like to stand your ground, and if 3 people saw you kill that per person, you're going straight to the death penalty, which is awesome, because there's not people sitting on death row for 20 years. Spending my money to feed them and house them when they're going to die. They're just doing the appeal process or whatever. But come on, jail for non-paid rent?
Sounds about right.
Think about if they took us to jail for non-paid hospital bills.
I'm telling you, though, there has to be a backstory behind it.
Right.
Because they're not going to just throw you in jail for not paid rent. They would throw you in jail if this isn't, like, the first time or something.
Well, during that interview, they did say she refused to leave. So maybe she got disorderly with the police officer, maybe.
Yeah. So if she refused to leave, then there's a little more backstory behind it of, like, she got, like we told her she had to leave. She chose not to, and it's...
she pulled a gun on a police officer. Like, I mean, they could be leaving that whole story out.
Oh, yeah, they're going to leave out some of it.
And they're going to try to... it's doing what news article does, just for clicks. Oh, this woman's 94 years old and got arrested for non-paying rent. Like, there has to be some backstory.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there has to be... She hadn't paid it in three years, and then she paid for, like, a month, and then she didn't pay for the last 3 months. Like, it has to be something retarded like that. It just, I don't know.
We'll have to keep an eye out for more on this one.
Yeah, but as of right now, city of Miami, the state of Florida gets what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Are we kind of in agreement on that one?
Oh, yeah. Definitely on that one.
Come on. She's 94.
I mean, would it hurt the guys? Like, hey, she's got like 6 months left. Let her finish. Then again, what's the resale value on a house that an old lady died in?
It looked like she's in a care home.
Oh. Then I couldn't tell you.
I don't know. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Let's go. Yeah.
Have a good day, y'all. We out. See you tomorrow. Thursday. Hump day.
Hump day.
Mike, hump day. Have a good day.